Heart disease. What do you need to know? We have a mom, a daughter, and a doctor with us up next. The mom we know is the co-host of ABC's show, The View, Joy Behar, her daughter Eve Behar-Scotty, and Dr. Carol Watson. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, Ray.
How are you?
Joy, why are you speaking out about heart disease? What is your personal connection?
Well, we have a lot of heart disease on my mother's side of the family. My mother had her first heart attack when she was 50, which is very young. And her brother Tony, her brother Ralph, both died of heart attacks. My grandparents on her side both died in their 60s of heart disease. And so we're at a certain amount of risk. My daughter and I we got together with the makers of Bayer Aspirin and Women Heart, which is an organization of women who have survived heart attacks. And we want to come today to talk to women about prevention and to assess their risks and what to do if you have or you think you're having a heart attack. Which is, I'll tell you what to do. And this goes for men too. This is not just for women, by the way. It just so happens that heart attack is the #1 killer of women, so we're talking about women today. But if you feel like you're having a heart attack, you should call 911 immediately and you should take an aspirin if your doctor directs you to. And that's why Dr. Watson is here to talk about that too.
Hi. Exactly what Joy said is correct. You need to talk to your doctor about whether or not this is right for you. But studies have shown that in the midst of a heart attack, if you take either 2 baby aspirin or 1 full-strength aspirin, that can reduce your risk of dying by up to 23%, which is enormous. So it's definitely something you should talk to your doctor about. You should also know the symptoms of a heart attack, which can be very different in women than they are in men. So whereas men have the classic clutch your chest, fall to your knees, women have much more subtle symptoms, maybe a little tiredness, a little shortness of breath, a little chest fatigue, not nearly as striking. That's why a lot of women ignore those symptoms while they silently suffer their heart attack.
You could think that you're just having a panic attack, I suppose.
Or a bad day.
You never know. You could just think that you have, a stomach problem, but it's not necessarily.
Dr. Watson, Harvard Medical, Stanford postgrad, you are an authority. When? At what age should we start to be concerned?
You know, that's an excellent question, and I always say the younger the better. That's why I think Eve is so smart for thinking about this early. One of the things we also try to get women to do is think about it around the time of the menopause. Many women are going to see their primary care physician anyway, or their gynecologist because they're having hormonal therapy or something else. At that time, it's a good time to get a complete heart assessment. What's your blood pressure? What's your cholesterol? How's your weight doing? Do you need to stop smoking? What's going on?
We hear of young college, even high school athletes succumbing to heart attacks right on the playing field. It's not just about old folks, right?
Exactly,
Right.
which is why, again, all people should be screened. Those young athletes get screened, and they should be talking to their doctors about their risks as well.
Joy, about what you mentioned, I talked with Alex Trebek about his heart attack. He attributes his taking an aspirin immediately at the onset of the symptoms with saving his life.
Isn't that great to hear that?
And he could be exactly right. That could be what.
Yeah.
That's a great story to pass along, especially between mothers and daughters. It's a good way to say, look, we have to talk about this. Are you going to the doctor? Are you eating right? Are you exercising? And if you go to the website, IamProHeart.com, you'll see helpful hints and updates. And also, there's a pill tote that Here it is.
I just happen to have one, Ray.
I wanted to ask you about that.
It's a...
Yes.
Right. Well, it's a $5 donation to Women Heart, the Women Heart organization, and Bayer is also matching that donation up to $100,000. So it's $5 only. The money goes to charity, and it's a good way to start that conversation. It makes a good gift. You put it right on your keychain. You have your aspirin there in case you think you're having a heart attack.
The organization Women Heart is the largest organization for women with heart disease. So I would strongly suggest you go to their website as well, womenheart.org. You can get a lot of education, a lot of information, and there's a large community of survivors of heart attack who can give you information as well.
Now, doctor, do we need a baby aspirin, a half of a regular aspirin, or what strength is needed?
Studies have shown that if you either take 2 baby aspirin or 1 regular strength aspirin, that can reduce your risk of dying during a heart attack by up to 23%. So talk to your doctor about what strength is right for you and whether or not this therapy is right for you. But if it is, it could be life-saving, just like Alex Trebek.
It's a mother and daughter thing. You can help each other by getting these pill totes with an aspirin in it, give it to your mother, put it on a keychain, and then watch Jeopardy together.
We urge our viewers to check out IamProHeart.com. Joy, Eve, what's new with you? Any new projects?
Well, there's a lot of things new, I guess, with Eve. She's going to be giving birth next year. That's one thing. And I won't be. I mean, I know
She's going to be a grandmother for the first time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, right.
I always hear you speaking of what you will not do, such as singing Candle in the Wind, but you do make us think and enjoy the entertainment you provide us.
That's right. Thank you. I hope I can continue to do that. Okay, Ray.
Thanks.
Thank you.